One year ends, another one begins. It's time to purge. Here are my 5 things that I do at the end of every year to just bring me a little more clarity and peace into the new year. So here are my top 5. The first thing being a social media purge. And when I go through this social media purge, what I pretty much do is for about 10 minutes, I will scroll through my feed, and anything that does not give me the feelings that I would like to feel in the new year, or give me the motivation that I know I will need into the new year, or maybe a distraction for me in the new year, I go ahead and I unfollow these pages, and I unfollow the hashtags maybe that I follow, or just things that just don't do me well, or things that aren't needed anymore, because we grow throughout the year. Like, we collect so much throughout the year that we don't even realize what we actually collect. We follow so many people who we don't even realize we follow, and there's just no need to follow them anymore. For example, I used to follow this quote page, and they used to put some informative things inside of this quote page, but now I am seeing some toxic quotes, like things that I don't want to live by, or that I don't want in my brain, or I don't want in my mental, because really there's so much that we take in subconsciously and consciously, but mainly subconsciously, that we don't even realize that we take in. Like, I was on TikTok today, and I was just watching this magician, and he, did a number trick, and was like, hey, pick this number now, blah, 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 blah. And I'll insert the clip here.
Name a number from 1 to 1,000.
428.
You choose another one.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Name a number now.
77.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take it. Ready to try? Go. Name the number.
13. Yeah.
Hey, we do it one last time.
Okay.
Wow. Name a 3-digit number.
175.
Okay, that's good. Come with me, please. This was there the whole time, Ben. It says 13 here. 77 here. And you had the 175. And you had 428.
428, yeah.
428. That's a big one. 428. She's pretty strange.
How did
Here, we passed a sign. It says 77 on the sign. Do you know that? Do you remember that?
Really?
You chose randomly. You
Right.
freely chosen 13. Maybe it's coincidence that we've got a guy over there wearing 13 right in front of you the whole time. You also chose 428?
Yeah.
Look at the clock. It was there the whole time.
Oh my God.
Throughout the process. Good. You also chose 175. You said 175. It says here. 175. And one of the things I love about movies, that they have a twist at the end.
Sure.
You need to have a twist. Can we twist the signs, please? Yes, Ben. Yeah, just...
Oh, wow. That is really...
But as you can see, like, there are so many things that our minds are just taking. Like, he literally seen these things, but wasn't really paying attention to them. Like, so our subconscious brain was paying attention to these things, but our conscious brain was not. And we're focused on doing what we're doing. We're focused on getting here, but we're not even realizing the words that we're reading, the things that we're internalizing, that can actually really play a huge effect in the long run of things. So that is the number one thing that I will be doing heading in to the new year. Number 2, a phone purge. And when I mean a phone purge, I mean anything that I would use on a daily basis. For example, like my photos, contacts. So I'll go through my photos, and as you can see, I have thousands and thousands of photos. I will go through there and I will try the best that I can to eliminate any crowded space. And this year I am going the whole 9. I'm not skimping. Like, I'm a memory hoarder. I will hoard pictures, and memories for years. You know, there are some things that can be let go of, and I just need to just keep the things that are necessary, especially now that my phone like has no space, which we all go through that, but like I am running out of iCloud space too. So that's something like personally for me that I need to do. Another thing within my phone is apps. I like hoard apps as well. Like I have so many apps that I don't use, I haven't used since last year. What is the point? What is the point of me keeping them? They serve no worth, honestly. Like, so I'm also going to be deleting any apps that just aren't just clogging up space, taking up space, because the purpose of this is just to get rid of the old or the things that aren't necessary anymore, just so we can make room for the new. So, also contacts. Like, I don't need contacts from high school, like that I don't even use anymore. Like maybe college, you know, because you never know who you know. So keep some of those contacts. Unread messages. I will be going through my messages. I have a ton of messages that just like are unread. So you know, you get the spam messages, you get the messages like the authentication things, like those need to be deleted, get out, like we're clearing that. Same with my emails. Like I'll be going through old emails, clearing out old unread emails, getting those down to 0, start the year fresh. Just to have a sense of clarity, so that everything is just not all jumbled up there, because sometimes, you know, the hustle and bustle of everything, I know for me, like I have so much going on in a day, like it would be nice to go in my phone and have like 2 new messages, so I actually know something's new, not like 326, you know. Same with my email. Another thing that I am doing at the end of the year is a closet purge. And I have a problem with this also. Like, you have an item or like a piece of clothing that you just love so much, and it used to just bring you so much happiness. Like, it's hard to part from that, but now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize like not everything is meant to be kept. Like that polka dot shirt, those polka dot leggings, like it's not meant to be kept, girl. Like some things are meant for a season and then on to the next. So like cleaning out that closet space, getting prepared for the new, because you already know we're going to be having a lot more new looks in 2023. So like get rid of that old stuff. Like you don't need to keep it. Shoes, you know, even like hair products. So my closet houses my hair products too. So like old products that I haven't used in like a couple years or so, like I'm ready to receive. So in order for you to receive, you have to just let go and to get rid of. So like I'm getting rid of those clothes, I'm getting rid of those hair products that just aren't doing what they need to do anymore. I'm not using them anymore. It's just taking up space. That's also something for 2023 that would just clear up some space, some mental space, some, you know, even if it's not, you don't think it's taking up mental space, it probably is taking up mental space. So just getting rid of those things that just aren't necessary. So at number 4, another thing that I do, it's not necessarily a purge, but at the end of the year, I do like to go back and just think about all of the relationships that either I have made, I have lost, or, you know, that I'm maintaining. So like I'll go through my relationships and I'll evaluate, like, was I a good friend? You know, what could I do better? Like, how can I be there? So we're not going to go purging relationships, because a lot of people be like, oh, if the people aren't serving you, get them out of your life. Like, it's not that easy. Like, relationships hold value, people hold value. Like, we are human. Like, not a piece of paper that you can just, you know, toss out the window, burn up. No, like humans are humans, people are people. Like we connect on a much deeper level than something that can just be thrown out. So I also like to go through my relationships and evaluate, like, was I a good friend? Was I there where I needed to be there? What did I do well? You know, what can I continue to do? How can I help the people in my life? How can I be more available, but at the same time have boundaries, set the boundaries for the people in my life? I also like to do that, and I think that is something that everybody should honestly do, but this is honestly the most important, and it should be number one. It should be the first thing that you do, but it's number 5 on the list. But that is spiritual reflections. It's also good. So it's not a purge, but it's a reflection. It's good to kind of just reflect on your relationship with God. Everybody's personal relationship is different, and everybody has, different times where they're closer to God or where they may not feel as closer to God or whatever. But in this time, I like to think back on all the time that I gave to God, or all the prayers that I've given to God, or all of everything, like just all the time that I spent with him, talking to him, like whatever, journaling to him and reflecting on the life and the words and the wisdom that he's given me. But I like to think back on that, and I like to say, like, hey God, what could I be doing better, as a follower of you, or a follower of you, or where have I fallen short, or what did I do great? What can I keep on doing? Like, what worked well for me? Like, I developed a routine for me now that I'm older and have grown into I'm growing into my own spiritual walk. Like, I wake up in the morning and I have my word and I journal and I talk to God and I pray, and that's what works for me. But I like to reflect on that. Like, does this still work for me? Because like I said at the beginning, we change, we evolve, we become different people. We get new understandings of things, new revelations of things, new wisdom. So I like to evaluate that. Like, what else could I be doing, that can be beneficial for our relationship and beneficial for the walk. Those are my top 5 things that I plan on doing before the year ends for my New Year purge. I think it's good to reflect at the end of every year, and to prepare for a new year. Thank you guys all for watching. I know this is a little different than what I normally do, but honestly, I just feel led to just do a lot more just talking videos, I guess, because I have a lot to say. And maybe somebody wants to listen. If you have not already, please like this video and do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for joining. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.